welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back is right. All right. Well, hopefully everybody got some popcorn, they got some coffee, and they're ready to go for
Yeah, I,
for
gra-
the.
I grabbed myself some peanut butter and apple. That was a nice little snack for me.
Hey, look at you getting yourself a treat. That's what I'm talking about. I had like a protein shake, and then took the dog outside, go to the bathroom, and
Yeah,
we're all good. We're all good.
everyone's good. Yeah, my dogs do not want to be outside at all right now. So
Oh yeah, dude, my dog's such a wimp. It's like 45 here, so it's super nice. And Piper is just she's sitting by the door, but she doesn't want to go outside.
surprisingly, even though it's snowing outside, it's only like 40. It's like 30, 30.
Really?
Yeah, it would just have the right temperature to where just is good enough to get a bunch of snow on the ground. But yeah,
So
it's
I
pretty
just
warm.
saw it was funny. I was on Instagram. I just saw Jonathan Wimberly, who's currently in first place in the Open Men Heavyweight division. He just signed up for another pro show, so he's going to be doing Las Vegas Strongest Man. So
There
it's
you
just
go.
funny on my Instagram while I was walking the dog, and I thought it was worth mentioning. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, when you're doing hot, it's really easy to run that hot streak, and you want to keep going with it. So have a good.
Yeah,
So looks like we got our next event getting set up for the women. The sandbag toss medley, whatever you want to call it, max reps, max weight over bar, as many bags as you can get. So
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What's your strategy here? What are you going for here?
yeet and pray.
Yeah,
Like
eat and pray. I like it.
just
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That's always my strategy on bags. It's you just gotta know what weights feel easy. Know what weights
yeah,
are just gonna go, and just commit. Like it's one of those things that you practice, you just send it. I'm not
yeah.
one to like let that swing happen. I treat it more like a power clean. It's how I do my bag,
Yeah.
which I've been told is a little bit unique, but it works for me. So yeah, just chuck them till you get to your heavier weights, and then just get as much explosive as you can. How about you?
Yeah, no, that's my game plan too. Eat and pray. I mean, I feel like I would try to get up to like my 95% bag pretty quick, and
Hmm.
then start to take my time a little bit.
Yeah.
But like you said, it all depends. 2.5 pounds makes a difference on this.
Oh my God, yeah, I feel like that's on anything. I feel like the 2.5 pound plates or 2.5 pounds is just the heaviest weight in the gym. Just add that little
Yeah,
bit.
I get so frustrated. It's like the jump. I always talk to guys about the jump from like 45 to 50 pounds. For most like U90 and U105 guys, that jump is just so weird because
It's
it's like
actually,
most people, yeah, they'll
yeah,
hit 45 in the 50s, like the 50s a backboard shot. And you're like, what the hell happened?
yeah. Well, it's one of those things. I think the athlete that's done the most technique work will be the one getting everything going. That's one of the biggest things. The athlete that's worked the hardest to get that right. Because it looks
Yeah.
like I prefer the backboard as well. Because if you get enough spin on it, you can actually roll it over. So
Yeah.
that's kind of nice to have. But
Wow, CJ, look at our layout here. Look at how many sandbags. I realized
yeah,
25 to 65 was that many sandbags.
it's
Maybe
just a line. It looks like one like centipede of just like
what's it's like our worst nightmare.
all
And you can
right.
hear Panda yelling.
Got our first athlete up right now. Oh, Panda's up. We're setting
Yeah,
everything up
Panda,
right.
Panda's gonna do a run first.
Yeah, she'll show us how it's done.
Yeah, it sounds like they're doing a couple sponsor shout outs. So we should do a couple here too. We've shout out World's Strongest Opinions a couple times. They support so many shows across the United States. So thank you, World's Strongest Opinions. Kratos Sports, Kratos Equipment, obviously sponsored the Deadlift Bar, Forge Fitness, West Alabama Strongman, Effin Strong. Thank you to the sponsors though who made this show possible, made cash prizes possible for these athletes.
Yeah. So another big sponsor is Airwave, one of those ones that I like to utilize a lot. That I've utilized recently. So I don't know if you've tried the mouthpiece yet, but I'm a big fan of mouthpieces.
I have a ton of friends who are using it. And they are only reporting good things. You see a lot of the top level guys now are using those as well. So I'm
Well,
gonna have to look at
I
it myself.
I started using them because I bite down when I lift. I bit through my lip, and I started bleeding one time when I was deadlifting. So
That is horrible. All right, oh, here's our first athlete. All right. So we have our first woman up, and excuse me while I pull up. And she's good with that first sandbag, looks pretty fluid.
yeah,
And this
plenty of
is
height on that one.
20 to 65 pounds. So she's gone through two so far. She's on to our next sandbag. Ooh, and just
Oh,
Yep, hit the backboard there. Let's see if she can get a good attempt here.
Yep. All the power
Wow.
was there. The release was just off. That's the thing. Sometimes where the fingers go, the bag follows,
And
and
so
that's
this
just
is
all it was.
Angela. Wow, Angela is moving through these bags.
Wow, that
Wow.
one looked better than the last one.
Yeah, I am very impressed because these sandbags are getting heavier. It's hard to keep track of the weights. We'll try to do our best.
I believe this is
Uh,
a 45 or a 50 at this point. I can't.
yeah, she's moving well. Yeah, whatever it was yeah, that 5 pound jump that we talked about.
Yeah, I
But
think
keep
the
in
last
mind
one was 40. I think this is 45.
45, man, that is heavy. Yeah, 20 to 65 pounds for these women. This is a heavy sandbag toss.
Yeah, but it adds up. Like we saw the one have enough gap, and you just got to have that perfect toss. But we saw that one hit the backboard. It's again that release point. It's all about getting the right height where it just comes off the fingers, right? At the
Yeah,
perfect time.
this is a 12-foot height for these women, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
I believe this is 12. I think the men are they're gonna bump up to 15, I believe.
Yeah. So
Um, yeah, so man, that's a great run from Angelo. I would anticipate that should be some very good points. I mean,
yeah,
getting up to the 40-pound bag, that is significant.
definitely. It's gonna add up. Yeah, I can't wait to see some of these really good bag tossers tossing the line for something. I think some of the 25s are just gonna go flying. Once
Oh, I
it's
think so too.
but now the women have to figure out what their game plan is because it's all split time. Which again, shout out to the scorekeepers for doing split time on everything. Which is the easy way out is to not do that, but they're just like, nope, we want this run specifically, run it well. We want it to be no ties unless it's like to the second, and tossing that first bag up and over, plenty
Oh,
of room. So it should be the 30.
yep, and this is Julianne.
Yep,
Wow, nice. That was a nice toss to 30. Good. CJ's keeping track of it now. Appreciate
35.
you.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
oh, she's
You keep
moving
track of the
well.
names. I'll keep track of this. So this would be the 40. And
Oh,
that's
just a little short there.
yep,
She's gonna have to double swing this, I anticipate. And this comes the tricky part where this becomes so fatiguing. Is it
yeah.
worth it to keep
It's
trying this back?
it's hard because it's not going to tax you much to keep trying, but sometimes it feels like you run your head into a wall.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah,
this I
it's
think
getting
this
too
run.
low.
Yeah, this is I think and yeah, Julian I think is going to have to settle with 35. Good run though. Her bag toss looked great. Just eventually you do run out of gas, and 40 pounds is a heavy bag.
Yeah, again, very posterior heavy show, being explosive for a lot of these events. You just your gas tank has to be there. This is the closest thing to a break you're going to get all day. This
Yeah,
is
yeah. This is as close to a break. You're right. Because yeah, next event's power stairs, which is a very brutal event.
yeah,
You know. All right. Well, here we go. We got our next athlete. This is going to be. We are all the way to Taylor.
cool. And
So
going
little,
off.
yep, yep, and looks like she's going a little more methodical here.
Yep, good
Okay, so
clean.
that had about 10 feet of clearance. All right,
Yeah,
Taylor. There you go. Now, okay, here we go.
easy.
This is 35, right?
Yep, this should be 35. Still a good couple feet.
Yeah, that
Maybe
was
she
it
should be
because the
tossing the
second
15.
bag did not fly like that. That's 40.
Mhm.
I've lost track. That's probably
45. And that's where the wall hits.
Yep, yep. I think that's going to be where a lot of the athletes get stuck. Is this bag that 5 pound jump is huge.
It just definitely adds up on you.
Yeah, I've struggled in the past with this part of the lift where in the sandbag toss you hit that backboard a couple times, and it's hard to admit when it
When
might be
you're
on the same.
done.
Yeah, and actually, so to Taylor's credit though, she was getting closer on those final attempts. So shout out to Taylor. She was giving it her all there. I believe, I'm not sure. I believe she got to either the 45 or the 50-pound bag. We'll check the scores in the updates. Tough to keep track.
Yeah,
Next,
these athletes moving so fast.
yeah. So we'll do a better job this time. Our next athlete's Olivia, and I think Olivia's going to have a good run here. Powerful athlete.
Yeah, these athletes are running the bags up. It's almost like I feel like some of these lighter ones they should just be tossing through the line, or it's a confidence thing to do that though, because like
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard to have that confidence. This is an unfamiliar event for a lot of them, I feel.
yeah, Well,
All
how
right.
it's hard to set up. So,
Olivia is currently in third place, but only by 1 point to our
yep,
joint lead.
25
And so
bag up, setting up very steady with their
yeah, so this
setup.
is 20, 20, and then this will be our 25. Let's see.
Yep. 25 is plenty of room.
Yeah, 25. She's moving well. So here's 30. Come on, Olivia. Oh,
Still.
and this
Oh,
looks
trajectory.
misjudged. Yeah, she may have misjudged the trajectory ever so slightly. Another component of this,
Yep.
but she's good. She's on to the 35.
Yep. Good pacing. You know, it's one of
Good
those
pace.
events that, like, you shouldn't need the whole time because, like, you're not gonna get all of them. Let's be honest here.
No. The most you can hope for is get as far as possible on this.
That one
Okay,
dipped
nice.
over.
35. That's big. Here's the 40.
Yep. She's gonna have to have a perfect pop, and that was the bet. Oh,
Oh man,
the
what
height
do you
is
think
right
she's
there.
back? Just a hair, right?
Yeah. Oh, it flips
Nice.
over. Okay.
Yep, she's on to the 45 now. This is huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so she ended
Ran
up
out of
getting
time.
credit for the 40, which is big.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah, it's one of those athletes I would just like. I think practice your aim is something that's big for because so much power was in those throws. But I think just the trajectory kept being a little bit vertical versus that slight angle back that you want.
Yeah, and now this is where it's gonna get interesting. You know, I've been friends with Amber and Justin for a long time, and this is where it's gonna be really hard because as a lighter athlete, you're giving up quite a bit of weight on this event. And being lighter and doing sandbag toss, it does get very difficult because there's so much counterweight fighting.
Yeah,
So here's the 20. Let's see. Oh, Amber's wow. The confidence just
plenty
kind
of
of run
room.
back. Yeah, she's kind of doing what you're saying that the other athletes should have done, CJ, where
Yeah.
she's only taking a few steps back.
Now she's working that double pump. I think the double pump honestly just doesn't work for most athletes. Um, that just like it doesn't really set anything up. It
Oh, and
just
so
kind of
this
wastes
is,
energy.
I believe this is the 35 now. So
Yeah,
this is big. She really needs this.
got the height. There it is.
Okay, so now Amber should take a second here
Yeah.
and really, I mean, get under as much as you can and just really focus that.
Yep.
Wow.
So she changed her grip on that
Wow.
one, which is a technique I see a lot of the time with athletes when it gets heavy. Instead of doing it like a wide, long grip, they turn it to a diagonal grip. That'll increase the height for maximum potential. It's not as fast, for one thing, but having that like longer, more vertical versus sideways grip can get more height on it if you know
And
how to use
Amber,
that
a
technique.
true sportsman. Absolutely. Amber, a true sportsman, putting that last 45-pound bag back. That was a great run. Like, just
Yeah.
fantastic. I mean, to be as light as she is and get that 40-pound bag over, that is
Yeah.
seriously impressive.
Again, very smart athlete there. She noticed the last bag was very heavy, so she went to the technique that's going to add more height and but have more of a risk to it. But that's what you have to do is you utilize that aspect to it when there's those different techniques you can have.
Yeah, and Amber, she's had a great day, you know, and I'm so impressed with her performance. All right, so this is Illness. I'm saying that so wow. All right, so
Yeah.
I think she gets that 45-pound bag. Here's a 30, or no, sorry,
But
this is the 20.
she's one of those athletes. It looks like she did it just doesn't look comfortable doing this.
Yeah,
Right?
here's the 30.
Multiple
Let's
swings every time, double pumping, just
Yeah, she's consistent. She knows how she likes to do this. Understand it's not necessarily a speed battle here.
yeah,
35 now. That's
yep,
big. She just needs to get this 40 over quick to take the win.
yeah.
So
She's
if she
getting
can,
close to the top end though.
yeah, so let's see if she can get this 40 over. Ooh, and
Ooh,
yeah,
belt's coming off.
she's gonna have to go quick here to catch Amber's time, I think. And just
Mm,
yeah, so this will be interesting to see how this shakes up the women's division.
yeah,
Um,
she's trying to get a little Hail Mary there at the end.
Wow.
But
So I
that's
think Amber's going to end up sliding into first here after this event. And we'll
depends on the
just
point
see.
shift, but yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see how this shifted. This is really interesting. I don't want to speak too soon about any of this, but
Yeah.
this is super interesting.
It's again one of those events you could tell which athletes have been tossing it back. You can tell that like as you said, Amber looked confident with those tosses, right? She didn't even double pump until it got moderately heavy for her. The first couple were just sending, just throwing it. And I think that's a big aspect of it is
Oh, I think
understanding.
so too. Yeah, I mean, I got a bag toss next weekend, so we'll
Yep.
see how that goes.
Hey, I have a bag toss coming up this weekend, a week
Yeah,
from today.
well,
So
I'll be sending prayers for you. Please send prayers for me.
mine's honestly kind of light, so I'm not too worried about it.
Good.
But
Mine's not bad either. Mine's not bad. I mean, it's a lot of bags, but it's not terrible.
yeah, I have one bag, but it's max reps. You can chase your bag.
Ugh. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, it'll be
I mean,
fun.
that's cool though. I like that twist. That's cool.
Yeah, that's why you've seen me kind of practice from tossing from 20 feet out in case I over toss it.
Nice. That's cool. And I'm interested. PSL announced they're going to do a lot of the divisions are doing this bag toss for height and distance. I'm
Yeah,
really interested in how that looks.
yeah. But that's an aspect of just like learning the confidence of knowing your distance for
Yeah.
that. Looks like they're adjusting the boards for the men right now. So we'll be
Yeah,
seeing
we
the
got
change.
about 4 more minutes, guys. So just the heads up, I just looked at the chat we have with the promoter. We got about 4 minutes. So guys, if you're on the live stream, just hold tight with us for 4 minutes. They're
Yeah,
going to get suggested to 15
but
feet.
I think it'd be cool to see the 231 under 231 men. As we talked about before, Adam is someone that's not having a great day, but these last two events are his bread and butter. So it'll be exciting to see how he does on the bag toss. I want to see how heavy he can get because
Yeah,
he's
because I would anticipate. I think Tyler's going to be good if it's the 15 feet. I would anticipate Tyler's good for like the 50.
yeah
And that he's going to be one of the top end guys here. And Justin he'll be good for about the 50. And I think that Adam can make up some points here because I've seen Adam toss bags.
yeah that
I think
dude
Adam can get that 55-pound bag and end up
yeah,
winning this event.
his entire channel that he posts on social media, the Thigh King, he's literally bag tossing, stone loading, and with power stairs. That's like what he posts 90% of the time. And so we're seeing those two of those events coming up next. It's going to be very fun to watch an athlete like that go. That's so confident in those events.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you love to see too, man. Might not have had the best day on the first couple events, but this is where you can make up some points, and you root for the guy to make up those points.
Yeah, you always want to at least finish strong. You know, we've all had shows
Yeah,
where it don't end the way we want, but I have the best days in the beginning. But at this point, it's almost he's more dangerous because he just has nothing to lose,
yeah.
right?
So he might as well just send
So
it. Yeah. He might as well just send it. Yeah. So really, what I guess we're going to look for here, CJ, is how these top competitors so far, Tyler, Justin, and Gavin, how things shake up here. Because Justin does have a pretty comfortable lead. He's got a 5 point lead to Gavin, who's in third.
I mean,
But
best case scenario for someone that's watching it goes, you want to either let the guys behind you that are so far behind just take the dub, don't worry about them, or hope you're gonna edge them and then the people just finish behind you steal some points because that's
yeah,
the
I think Tyler's such a smart competitor. We've talked about this. I think he's going to see what Justin does and try to match Justin's heaviest bag just in a faster time.
yeah because he's just
That's why.
holding his lead right now. That's one of the biggest things. He needs to keep that distance
Yeah,
because
and Justin is very good on power stairs. So
yeah
Tyler's going to want this point here just
yeah.
in case.
Especially you want as much gap as you can create going into the final event. That's what you really want to have for all of this. Is just how much cushion can you give yourself, right? When you're in the driver's seat, because you're going to go last if you're unless something catastrophic happens, he's going to go last. But knowing you need to go full speed or knowing you need to hit enough stairs, there's a completely different mindset.
Yeah, and what's your prediction on these stairs? I think we're going to have some fast times on this power
Yeah, I
stairs.
don't think the stairs are that crazy, right? But we're also looking at a point that we have such a challenging posterior chain show that hopefully the time that they're utilizing right now for the bag toss, they're resting properly, right? That's one of the biggest things with everything we have going on here is they're resting accordingly to set this up with power sets. Power sets essentially is an elevated deadlift with more extension. They've done loading, they've done log, they've done a lot of hip movement. So, and again, every power stair setup will be different depending on the handles, how high they are, the height of the stairs, the width of the implement. It can all change so many different things in
It all
power stair.
changes, yeah, because I'm a okay. They're going to warm. I see somebody's warming up there. Okay,
Yep.
so
We got about another minute, they said.
yeah, we got our minute. We're good. So yeah, power stairs are just weird. I'm a guy who I almost consider cursed for the event. I'm a short guy with long arms, which makes
I,
power stairs. Yeah, hey, hi CJ. Yeah, you're one too. but it makes this event very difficult. Just because trying to, if you're a short guy with long arms, you got to go a little bit extra on that
Yeah.
extension to go
Well,
through the stand.
again, this is where body mechanics come into such play when it comes to get to the power stairs. You are having to almost use your traps as the majority tool, right? If you're an athlete with a longer femur, you will have a lot more able to engage those hamstring and glutes. I haven't been a power stair yet that I've done that it's not just a shrug. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Bricktown a few weeks ago that we just did, I had to use my ankle to get it up. It still has marks on it
Oh,
because
I'm
I
sure.
couldn't,
Yeah.
because we had a 450-pound stair as our last one, and to literally get it high enough because I had no room to do anything, I had to push it with my ankle. So that's the long arm shortness isn't helping
The
me.
curse of the long arm. I always say, I just hope that no one gets Lawless.
Yeah,
Poor Lawless back in the day, man. He would have been the coolest world's competitor of all time. A short king who wins world's strongest man.
yeah.
Damn. Those power stairs, bastards. They took away the short king victory.
It's a tall man's lift, but there's a lot of those loadings are. So you gotta again play the game, get the points where you need to be. And these bags are flying in this warm up. I understand they're not showing the live
Yeah.
stream, but
Yeah, I'm really interested now to see how this ends up going. It's just, man.
it's gonna be definitely an entertaining endeavor with all this going on. Again, I want to see some guys start chucking from the line. I want to see some distance. I want to see some confidence in these athletes.
Yeah,
So
I think we will see that. I definitely think we will. I'm interested. Yeah, we got some warm ups here. Nice bag toss. Okay.
yeah, I'm surprised they're throwing so much. I wouldn't even be throwing. I'd do like two. Be like, cool, I'm done because you're so warm.
Yeah.
You're so warm in the start of this. It's like I'd like
Yeah.
pick up the bag and do like a fake power clean and just kind of like let it float, just to get used to the movement. But I wouldn't be tossing right now.
Yeah, we had a guy doing a single arm toss there.
Well, that's really helpful for nothing. It looks cool.
That's really helpful. I like that. There's Justin. All right, Justin. Let's see how Justin looks if he's in form.
Oh
Oh,
wow. Oh
okay.
wow.
So he looks in form.
That was some height.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Justin looks very in form. Okay.
I'm ready to see his run now. I don't know what bag that was, but that bag was 18 feet
Yeah,
high.
he's
So
gonna do one more and just really. It's funny. He hates bag toss, so we'll see.
you can hate
I
an
just
event and be good at it. I'm just
Yeah, I think he sees this though as an opportunity. He sees he's in striking distance with Tyler. I think he sees there's an opportunity for him to take some points here.
oh for sure. It's just one of those things that like it's you got to send it, especially when you're in second place fighting for first. You have to take risks, right? It's one
Yeah,
of those where Tyler can be more calculated and calmer and kind of like play it safe. It looks like the second place has to send it.
yeah, yeah. Because if he can get within a point here, that would be huge.
Yeah,
I don't think based on what you're telling me about Adam, that he might be good for like a 60-pound bag. I
yeah.
don't. I think people are playing for second here. I really do, because that 60 pounds is a heavy bag to 15.
Well, that would be best case scenario is if Adam just like wins it, right? If Adam just wins it for the high level guys, that'd be best case scenario. That point doesn't matter, you know. But
Dude,
if
did you
huh,
see the women's scores?
they had updated, I hadn't seen it.
Wow. So now Amber and Taylor are tied for first. Taylor
Whoa.
got max points there. Amber got third. So Amber and Taylor are now in first. Elenis is in third with
What
16.
is?
Point tie at 18. Illness in third with 16. She's tied with Olivia for 16 with 16.
Told you, bags can shake everything up, dude. It's one of those
Oh my
like
gosh.
it's such a
Oh
technical move that if you haven't touched bags and it's in a show, you have to hammer it because it makes that big of a difference sometimes.
yeah. Wow. This is crazy. I mean, and Taylor took that win by a large margin. I mean,
Yeah,
she got 5 bags in 27 seconds. That's
she was one of
pretty.
the earlier ones that just like made the point, and that was just nice to see. That was a big jump. That was
Yeah,
a
and then
big
Angela,
shake up.
Angela, Angela was in last part of that event. She's now in fifth place.
Yeah,
She got second on that event, so I love to see that an athlete who kind of struggled with the other events do really well with that event. That's nice to see.
yeah.
All right, so I'm hearing announcements. I'm not seeing our live stream moving, but I'm hearing the announcements. So I'm thinking Adam's about to go.
Yeah, they got the score sheet up right now for us. The kind of things we're going over with ourselves, with how everything works. It's just bags are crazy. One of those shake-up events that anything can happen on, which is
Yes.
really good.
Oh,
So
okay, we're ready to go. Sorry, I got nervous. I was like, please don't let me miss this guy's throw. After all this, like, he's a great bag tosser. I'm like, man, do
yeah,
not let me miss this.
yeah. They said they just texted us on the group chat that about a minute they're gonna have him go.
Okay, perfect. Good. All right. I was
So,
I was nervous. I was like, man, if I miss this guy's throw, I'm gonna be so sad.
yeah.
You're gonna
No,
see a
I
grown man
think
cry on the live stream.
I want to see him hit the 60. I want to see that. I think he's got it in him. I think he's got.
Me too. So we're gonna have to, CJ. We're gonna have to be really good about counting these bags because they're
Yeah.
still starting at 20. So we're gonna have to be really good about it each time.
Okay, so it starts at 20. So cool. And it's gonna go to the ceiling and get stuck on the roof.
That's a really good point. What happens if you hit the ceiling?
I would always count if it hits the ceiling. If you hit the ceiling, it's always
Yeah,
going.
if it hits the ceiling, I mean, just count
Well,
it.
if the reason here's my reasoning. If I grew up in Florida, so Tropicana Field, if it hits the roof in Tropicana Field, it's a home run.
Okay, so there we go. He's good for
There you
one.
go. That's 2,
25,
3,
30. Wow.
4.
35,
I know. 5. Still got room. Plenty of room. 6,
6, 7,
7,
man.
8.
No way.
Oh, trajectory was off. Height was there.
What was that? That's got to be the 55 he's up to now.
Yeah, he was good for it.
He
got it.
Now he's at the 60.
Yep. Sending these bags.
Pounds.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah. The other guys,
Right
the other guys are probably playing for second on this event.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, he was through the 55 fast.
Yeah. Oh, he got 60.
He got the 60. Yeah, that's the win. I'm sorry. There's no
60.
way.
He won
I'm sorry.
65 though.
65 is insane. Wow, this is phenomenal.
Getting the 60 though. Living up to the hype. Living up to the hype.
Absolutely. All right, 1 second left. I'm gonna say hi to my wife really quick.
Do your thing. I'll take care of this while you're saying hi to her. Wow, what a bag run there. Not his best show day, but definitely showing out on what he knows how to do best. So that's an amazing, amazing run on that. And again, these guys, it's one of those things. If I was an athlete and I was watching this, I'm like, that's awesome for you. I wouldn't try to match that 60 because I understand I don't have that in my tank, and he just does. So again, someone when they're behind on points, you kind of just like disregard it. But as far as a fan and a spectator, that was an amazing, amazing run. Just so confident through every bag, and yeah, clearing through all of them. Looks like they're setting up for the second athlete right now, and it's a hard one to follow after the previous bag toss going on with all of that. So, all right, and next athlete is up. Very clear in that one.
All right, here we go. Yep. And that's one.
We're going on 2 bags here. 2 bags cleared, plenty of room. Just not as confident though.
Yeah, a little bit slower there, but that's okay. You know.
3, yep. Again, it's one of the athletes maybe doesn't bag toss as much, but knows they have the power. Got plenty of room. No reason to double pump on that. Just very.
And let's see. And this is Jeremy.
Yep.
Jeremy's at 5 now, right?
I believe so.
6. Yeah, this will be 6. Nice, Jeremy. Meticulous as always. I'm gonna have to count my fingers what weight he got to. This should be 7. He's a little short though.
Ooh. Trajectory was just off. It was a late release point.
So this should be the 50-pound bag.
Yep. Oh.
Close on the 50.
Angled it. Man, that's a rough one. That's rough.
So he got to the 45-pound bag. That's pretty solid.
No, it was a solid run. It was just one of those things that just like it's hard. As I was saying while you were off camera, it's hard to follow Adam. It's hard to follow the run you just had in front of you.
Yeah, no, like you said, like he had to follow the guy who hit the 60-pound sandbag. Like that's a tough call. Well, hey, so for good news though, Adam's going to make a nice little jump here. Good. I'm really glad Adam had a great run there. That makes me happy to see.
Yeah.
All right. So Jeremy had a great run too, and now we're going to move on to Drew Gaines. I can't go over the last name.
Drew Gaines.
Right. Drew Gaines. It's like he was born for this.
Won the lottery of the names.
Won the lottery. All right, here we go. So this is 1.
Very deep on his tuck. for like such a light
Yeah,
bag. He's definitely. I feel like these
yeah,
are some of the things that like confidence would be just not needing to come that deep when it's a lighter bag.
yeah,
But
because
that's
I feel like a lot of guys, and maybe it's because they have there's poles on either end. Maybe they're a little nervous about clipping those, but
yeah,
there's five. Okay, he said we're losing a little bit of height here, so let's see Drew get the 6-1 over.
spins it
Six.
over. The next
So I
one's gonna
believe
be tough because he
45.
needed the backboard for that one.
Yeah, so this should be 45.
Yeah. This is where it gets rough because you need the backboard for the previous one. So this one has to be a perfect toss. And he's kind of hitting it
Yeah,
lower
so
and
actually, I
lower.
think this is the 50. I apologize. This is the 50.
Yeah, hit the
But still,
45 onto the 50. Yeah.
yeah, on to the 50. I apologize. Yeah, so hey, good run though. I don't think this 50 is going over for him, but good run overall. I think he may have gotten Jeremy on time, but we'll see.
Yeah, as you talked about before, it's that gap, the 45 to 50 gap on a lot of athletes. That's where it gets really tough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. So if you can hit that 50, that's amazing. I
yeah.
think we're gonna see Trey come up next. And Trey's had a good day so far. A 552-pound deadlift. He hit the 265 log, got 7 reps on Bubba's gauntlet. So hopefully he's set up here for a good sandbag run. I do want to see someone toss the first like 3 bags from the start line, though.
Yeah.
I'm
But I don't think we're going to see that at this point because, I mean, Adam did a baby step back, but I think it's such a narrow passageway, too. Because,
yeah,
like, with
you got,
that,
I'm imagining it's like a field goal where you got to kick it between for it to count.
yeah. So
Here's
that's
the
where,
first.
like, unless you're doing, like, that side pivots, I get why they're kind of walking them over.
Yeah, I get it. And so this is second, and then okay, here's number 3. So I think the plan here for Trey, it looks like, is to get up to that 50, just based on how he's
Yeah.
moving.
He's not
Those,
moving quick, he's moving precise.
yeah, he's moving like a guy who knows he can hit the 50 and wants the 50.
Yeah. Again, one of those strategies, the better you're doing the day, the later you go, the more you understand what
Yes,
you
I mean he's already on the 45 here, and yeah, he clears the 45. So he knew that he was good for up to 45.
yeah.
So here's
He's
the
like
50.
got the height. Yeah.
He looks nice. Yep. Okay, so here we go. This will be
55.
55. Yeah, and this will be major points here for Trey. Come on, Trey, let's see it.
Oh, kind of clipped
Yeah,
it.
so that 50 to 55 jump after doing all those bags, that's hard.
He's definitely an athlete that knew his limitations, right? He walked in,
Yeah.
hit every bag he needed to hit, and then he knew the 55 was kind of like, well, I got one shot at it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
and he took his points. Yeah, good for him. That's huge.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a seasoned athlete that understands his body, understands his limits, saw the task at hand to hit the 50 to get some points on the board, and put kind of the pressure on guys ahead of him. Yeah, you don't need to win every event, but you don't need to waste your energy with one more to go.
No, so yeah, we got Andrew up next, and then Josh. So this will be Andrew, and his goal has got to be get to that 50. I think at this point, if
Yeah.
you want major points, you got to hit 50.
You got to hit at least 50 right now to make it happen, and 50 hopefully with a good time, because he doesn't want the athlete behind him to catch him.
Yeah. So
Very, very confident.
Cool toss. All right, I like it. So
Yeah.
there's 2. I dig this. All right, man.
4.
Sure,
We might see the 55 go over with him.
Yeah, let's see. He's moving really well. He not only that, he's not throwing them.
Oh, trajectory was
So
off.
that was 45, right? This
Yeah.
bag's 45.
He had the height, plenty of height. He just got
He
to.
does have the height. I think he just made a little mistake there. Okay, so this will be 50, and he really needs this. Oh, he's just gonna take a step back.
Oh, again, he just.
There. Yeah, he
His-
needs to be a little bit more methodical with it.
Yeah.
Figure out. Yeah, take one more step back, big guy. You can do this.
Yeah. And clips
Nice.
off the side. He needs to hit this though, or he's going too slow. This is the big bag for him.
Yeah, this is now the 55. So let's see if he can. Yeah, that's just.
That's unfortunate.
That's a little tough. Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
Hey, though, overall, a really good run for Andrew, and that's going to lead us into Josh Pinkerton. But a really good run by Andrew there. It's a bummer about missing that bag, but like you said, it's a matter of just knowing your body. And he looked right up to that last.
Maybe not taking into account the fatigue from the day. Maybe he's used to tossing from certain lines when you're fresh. Being a 4th event, you might need to take. He was literally just like one step deeper. He had all those shots.
Yeah. So you know what though? Hey, once again though, a really good run. Clearing 50 over 15 is a huge accomplishment. So
yeah, it's
really good run. Yeah, good job there by Andrew.
All right, Pinkerton is up. It looks like he's set up ready to go. He's going to be going here soon. This is something
Let's
interesting
go.
to see how he does this.
Oh, look
Because,
at him. I love it. Look at him. He's doing it field goal style.
yeah,
So that's
he is
three. Here's
just
four. He's moving fast. Five.
very confident
All right,
movements.
here's number six. Here's seven.
Oh, and he
Oh, just
clips
a
it on that.
little short, man. He was in the groove.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Josh. Get this over.
Oh, and it
Oh, he's
rolls
just running
back.
out of energy. So this, I believe, let me see.
Oh, it
So
gets
this
flips
is
over.
50. Okay, this will be the 55 then.
This is important bag. Hmm.
Hey, this is a really good run. Getting up to the once
Oh,
again, if you can throw that 50 over, that's a good run. Oh, he's so close. You know what though? I think he's gonna be out of gas here. I don't think that 55 is going over
I
for him.
I think the biggest thing with him and watching his run was the inconsistency of his release point. They
Yeah,
were there was never no two tosses looked the same.
yeah,
And I think he got away with some early on that kind of made his release points early on the heavier bags.
yeah. I think he was able. Yeah, I definitely agree on the point about his release being a little different each
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
But hey, good run.
No,
We'll see how that stacks up.
it's
Now,
one of those times where he definitely was muscling it, but he got away with muscling it because he's just that strong.
he's just strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm interested in seeing how Brandon does here because Brandon and Josh are tied for fourth. And at
Yeah.
this point, it doesn't look like they just won't have enough points to make up the difference here to be first or second. But they're within striking distance of Gavin. So Brandon needs a good run here, just like Josh. Josh had a good run.
Podium pays, guys. Podium pays. So you wanna be
Podium
on the
pace,
podium.
you want to win.
Yeah. So you gotta send it because like we had a fast run there. Now the strategy you go for the fast run, you go for the 55. So it depends what you know about your body.
It absolutely does. I mean, I think if it were me, I'd probably go for the fast run because 55 is really heavy, but who
Yeah.
knows? If you're really good at this, you might just take your time. That's two. And you know what? Brandon looks like he's a very good back tosser. Three,
Yeah. This is 4.
yeah,
Plenty of height
four.
still.
Yeah, he's got a ton. And now he's starting to. Yeah, I think he's going for that 55 now.
5.
Five.
He looks like an athlete that does a lot of height practice
Yeah,
because
because these are consistent.
they are, and he's not as aggressive to get to the next bag. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that 55 is
55.
so heavy. Yeah, 55 is heavy. Shout out to Adam.
There
Oh,
it
but he
is.
got it. Okay,
Yep.
60. Wow, this will shake things up. If he hits this 60, this will really shake things
The height was there. The height was definitely
He just needs
there.
to take one step back, be almost directly underneath the throwing implement.
Oh,
Man, okay, you know what though?
so
That's
close.
really good run. I
But I
think
think
that
that should be second place, I believe, right?
that should be second place, which is huge because there might be depending on how Gavin does here, he may end up jumping into third place.
Yeah.
Gavin's gonna
So,
have to really he put some pressure on Gavin.
yeah, I mean, watching that run, and like I said, it was an athlete that understands his height, but maybe he hasn't done like a train, right? He hasn't worked through each bag because he was watching the bag finish, right? Like he
Yeah.
wasn't like knowing where it went.
No,
Because kind of like,
he looked really, really consistent. His release point was pretty much the same with each bag. But like you said, maybe he wasn't expecting to get up to the 60-pound bag.
yeah,
He might not be expecting
Yep.
to do that well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like he wasn't working. He definitely was an athlete that worked on his speed and transition, but his height, which again benefited him by having that 55 bag in his tank. Where we saw Pinkerton toss and grab the next bag, knowing he had it, right?
Yeah.
So it's just different strategies.
All right. So Gavin looks pretty consistent here, and he's throwing essentially from the start line as well. This is
Yeah.
bag number 4. Here's bag 5.
Already on
And
bag 5. That's very good.
yeah,
Very,
he's
very high.
I think he's understanding too that really what he needs here to maintain podium is he just needs a good run here and he needs to make sure
Ooh, that was a way early release point.
and that's the 50. So he needs this 50 really bad.
Yep. He
Okay,
came
he
back
got
with
the
it.
50. He's good.
He's
Here's
got to
the
hit
50.
this, though. Oh, gets it over.
Wow,
There we
that's
go.
huge. 55, that is huge.
The 60 is going to be a big jump, though.
Yeah, so I think Gavin's going to maintain his podium position, which is great. That's
Yeah, he needed a good run like that.
and he did. Yeah, it looked
Yeah,
like on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, he just one early release point. He like let go of it here instead of here. That's the only key difference. And when you let go of it too early, it goes straight back.
Yeah. So though, hey, overall, really good run, and he's going to maintain his podium position going into the
Yeah.
final event. So
Which is where
definitely,
exactly you want to be in the driver's seat. You don't want to be the one chasing. You don't want to have to let someone else make a mistake. You have to be the guy that you want to be.
yeah. So I'm not sure if he was faster than Brandon was, but we'll see when they post the final scores.
Yeah. I mean, his first few bags were fast though. That's the thing. So I think it might have that one mistake might not cost him too much.
No, I don't think so. And now we got Justin coming up next, and Justin's gonna have to do well. He's at least gonna have to finish in the top half so he can maintain second place going
Yeah, I
into the
mean,
final.
Justin's literally just battling Tyler right now, but he's also got to make sure no one cuts in between him and Tyler.
Yeah, because that's the big thing. Let's see what Justin ends up doing, and he looks pretty comfortable. Oh, nice toss there.
Yeah, toss him the line, understanding he knows that those are the heights that you're looking for.
This is bag number 4. Come on, Justin. Nice. Okay, yeah, he's moving at a good pace. We'll see. 5. Okay, he's got plenty of clearance. Taking his time a little bit on 6. Bag toss looks good. Okay, bag toss
Okay.
7. I think this is the 50 now. And this is where we've seen guys have a little bit issues. Wow, no problem on the 50. All right, so 55, and this is
This is a
huge
big
for.
bag. This is an important
Yeah, if
bag.
Justin hits this. Oh, okay, get one more toss in, Justin. Come on.
There it goes.
Wow. The pressure is on for Tyler.
For sure.
Man, okay. So that was he got up to the 55-pound bag.
But I mean, again, we're talking about an athlete that is used to pressure. So I mean, he just has to do his job. He has to hit the 55.
Yeah, he's got to hit the 55. He's got to hit the
Yeah.
55.
If he hits the 60, that'll be huge. But it's one of
Yeah.
those things. It's like he doesn't need to, right?
No, he's got to get through the 55 fast.
Yeah.
Because
It's
now he's had a few
but
guys.
let's talk about like watching all these runs. How good was Adams' run at the start?
Adams' run was insane. Yeah. If there's one takeaway from the show, sure, Adam might not podium, but he may have had the coolest event.
Yeah.
Because hitting a 60-pound sandbag over 15 is insane. That is absurd. At the end of
Yeah.
like an 8-bag run to hit that,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, he's making me all self-conscious about my bag toss. Adam, all right, here we go, Tyler. Last athlete for the U 105 vision. He's moving fast. He knows he's got to get a go. Ooh, okay,
Oh,
one.
he just said, yep. A little bit of that Pinkerton, different release points on these first two. Hopefully he finds his groove.
3 looks
There you
good. Yeah,
go.
it looks like he's found it. 4, he looks
Yeah.
good now. 5,
Yeah. Plenty of height.
6, looks good.
Little tight, but
7,
yeah. There, that one's better.
looks good. Now this is 50. Right? No, this is 55.
55 necessary. Man, he's moving so
Wow,
quickly
his
we
back
lost
toss
track.
looks phenomenal. All
Yeah.
right, here's 60. Let's see if he can tie Adam. Come on, Tyler.
Oh, and he got it.
Wow, that was a sensational run.
That was wow.
So Tyler, I think Tyler may have taken first there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's gonna be close. So we bookended with the best two runs. We're talking about Adam's great run, and we finish off with Tyler's great
Tyler's
run.
great run. Yeah, so
Oh.
I think this leaderboard's going to essentially stay the same. Adam's going to jump up a few positions. Oh, thanks, honey. Adam's going to jump up a few positions.
Yeah. I mean, best case scenario is that Tyler beat Adam for Tyler's sake on this one, because that'll gain him a point, at least.
Yeah.
At least one extra point, which will give him about a 3 to 4 point buffer, if I remember correctly, which score will be updated soon. But
yeah, I would anticipate this should bode very well for Tyler.
yeah, he again understood the assignment, did the run. That's what you need.
So the 231s scores will probably be updated, guys, in a few minutes. They're going to move on now to the heavyweight man. And we'll see if anyone finishes this. There is a benefit to being a little bit heavier here.
Yeah, and taller. Height is a huge factor when it comes to bag toss.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the best things we have here. So setting up, I mean, quick setup, same height, so we should be a lot quicker than our previous one. What you eating there, bud?
We got papaya and cottage cheese.
Ooh, Look at you.
My wife made me some bougie stuff.
Look at you. You're getting
Oh, is
fancy
that
over
not me? Oh, oh, good. A few that worried me. I thought I ate too much.
there. You're
Yeah,
trying
so
to
I got.
bulk.
Yeah, I got a bulk.
So it's important you eat that much.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Maria brought me over this. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I've never actually had papaya and cottage cheese, but viewers, let me tell you, you want it. If
Uh,
there's one thing you take away from this live stream, papaya, cottage cheese.
that's. I'll take your word on that one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take that, but if it makes me as strong as you're pressing, I'll start eating it.
Well, give me your diet for your deadlift, then, and we'll switch up.
We'll trade it off. That's a big
We'll
thing.
trade off exactly. So it looks like we're about. Well, maybe it looks. Are we frozen right now?
It's frozen right now. They have the score sheet up right now, so they're updating that currently.
Okay, it says 3 minutes updating scoreboard. Okay,
Yeah.
trying to update scores. Yeah, like Chris keeps messaging us, like CJ, stop asking when the show's gonna resume. Sorry,
Don't worry, I got. We all have our strengths, and my phone updates really quick, and I can see it, send it off to you. So it's a team effort. That's what we need here. So
It's a team effort. See, because I panic. I'm like, the stream's frozen.
I'm just like, no, they're on the other thing, so we're good. I'm the calm one for once.
No, see, I panic because I want to see how this shakes out here.
Oh,
So
I'm excited to see how the over 230s.
Yeah. Look at Adam's time: 9 bags in 49 seconds.
Flew
It's
through
insane.
it. How did Tyler do? What did he end up with?
They haven't done the top 4 yet.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I'm sorry, they've updated some. They haven't updated everyone's.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah.
But it looks like the board's going to stay essentially the same.
Yeah, I figured the shakeup, the way that ran, it was the opposite of the women. The women's completely shook up and jumbled. Great runs by all the men holding their places because that's hard to do too. No one.
I gotta say, and I'm sorry, men, the women are stealing the show currently because it is so competitive in that division.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad at it. Just they're the one doing everything. Every class wants to steal the show, and right now the women are setting that bar pretty high.
Right now, the women are definitely stealing the show because I'm sitting here glued to the scoreboard.
Well,
okay, so
what's up?
Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, we're not quite there yet. Never mind, I lied.
You're good.
So yeah, so it looks like I do think Tyler and Justin are going to stay in first and second.
Yeah.
Gavin had a good run though.
Well, for what it sounds like, before they even fully officially, we have a 2-horse race for first and second. Basically, you're battling for the prize, the trophy, and the better paycheck. When it comes to third, there's a 3-horse race for third place between third, fourth, and fifth. That's the biggest takeaway going into one final event with that. So, again, that's one thing. And we'll see how the super heavies shake out with everything going forward.
So now Tyler has a 6-point lead in first place.
Wow.
So that was huge for him. So yeah, he got max points. He finished 9 bags in 36 seconds.
What a run.
Yeah, what a run is right. Justin ended up being 4th in that event. So he now has 33 points. Gavin is within striking distance of Justin. Gavin's within 3 points. There is a pretty big gap now between Gavin and 4th place.
Okay. So it's crazy how tight everything was. So
so things were tight for sure. So we'll see.
Man, imagine getting 4th on an event and then just like plummeting down a leaderboard.
That's brutal.
That's a great run. That's a great run. You did your job. You did the right thing.
Justin had a sensational run. Like getting up to that 55 is amazing.
Looks like the men are going. We're missing a little bit.
Oh, here we go. All right. And this should be, I'm now reading this correctly. This is Zach Kirk.
I believe this is bag number 3, if I was paying attention enough.
I think you're right.
So having a little trouble with the bag itself, it looks like. Just an athlete doesn't look comfortable with this kind of movement.
I think he's newer. I would anticipate this is a newer athlete.
I mean, good for them. I mean, trying new events is the hardest thing, especially maybe he doesn't have bags at his gym, maybe he doesn't have anything like that. It's just one of those things, and understanding your leverages. I think also this benefits to get a leaner athlete. This benefits a little bit. You can be bigger, but like if I can keep it tighter to my body, I can get more height. Versus if I go around a stomach, it's a little bit.
The combo breaker on this event, I've always said, is Tyler Young. Because
Yeah.
for whatever reason, Tyler Young can toss a sandbag with the best of them. And, he's like 5'5". He's like 230 pounds. So he's this giant, this giant block. And yet sandbag toss, for whatever reason, one of his best
Hey,
events.
he's lighter now. He's doing U90s, so he's a 210-pound little blob.
Hey, good for Tyler.
Yeah. So, all right, next athlete is up. Good height on that bag again. Taking it slow and controlled.
Yeah,
Bag
this
number
should be
two.
Andy here. This is Andrew Cohn. Yeah, he looks good so far. Andrew looks very comfortable. He's moving
Bag.
well.
Yep.
Yep, good tosses here.
Oh, that was a little tight.
A little tight. We'll see. And Andrew's had a good day. Pulled 650. Got through three of the
Oh,
bags. That was gauntlet.
yeah.
Just a little short on that one, huh?
It was a late release. He held it a little bit too long. Sometimes the bag can get caught in your hand and just get stuck. That's what I assume happened there. Because, unfortunate. But still, it goes to show what those under 230 men were doing. So
yeah, that's impressive. And so how many bags did he get through? 4?
I think at 4, what it looked like.
So now we have Nathan Barber, who is currently within 2 points of podium.
Yeah.
So this will be big for Nate. So let's see.
Yeah, at this point, if I'm Nathan, I would disregard everyone that just went. Because you have to send it. You have to fight. You have to send. Like, don't take it for granted.
No, because this is a tight division. The super heavyweight division is very tight right now. There is a shot for him to podium. It's very realistic. He's got to give it his all.
Yeah. Let's say he does the right send and gets the win on this event. That's gonna be huge points for him. Big shift.
Oh.
Very, very early release point. There you go. You got back on track. You can get back on track. That's the thing. You feel the wrong pull. It's just how it can go. Like that one just.
Wow. What the hell, man?
Did that bag get lighter? Like, geez.
Yeah. Are they sure they have these ordered correctly? All right. There's 3. So now he's moving through.
He's in his groove. He's in his groove. A little nerves got him, I think, with that one. Which can happen. You can think something's too light and then just get stuck because it feels too light. There we go. I believe that puts him in first place so far, just with that bag right there. So, still just trying to keep the gap as far ahead as he can. Because there's 3 other athletes coming behind him, I believe.
There's 5. Here's 6.
Okay.
And okay, all right. So yeah, so decent bag run there. We'll see. Our next athlete's Calvin. Wow, Calvin had 810-pound pull tay.
I think it's the 3rd time you said that. I think you're just so like shocked.
I think I'm just like, yeah, I'm on repeat mode. I just get amazed every time I look at the past results. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah. And don't worry, I'm gonna repeat Colt's deadlift too. Don't you worry.
Please do. I mean, if you pull over 800 pounds, it deserves to be repeated. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's crazy, man. How brutal were some of these chips by these guys? John pulled 812. Calvin pulled 810. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Little kilo plates.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, early release.
That first bag is just throwing people for a loop.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if they're backing too far up.
Yeah.
There's 2. Yeah, see, in the second bag was way better.
It's like you needed that like practice toss, right? That get your aim.
Yeah, I think I'm wondering if a lot of these guys are a little bit newer to bags. Just from there's 4. All right, so he's on a good pace.
It's again. Yeah. Once you get that trajectory, though, it's not overly challenging until it gets heavy.
No, so he's now
you get that rhythm, you get the pace.
He's on bag number 6 now. So let's see. So this is the 45-pound bag.
Oh, the heartbreak when it rolls back towards you.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's rough.
It's the worst feeling too, because you have to watch it come down. It just wastes your time. Because you can't like
watch it waste your time. Understand that you might not have time for another throw because it's coming down so slowly and pain.
Yeah, and you're just like.
All right, so hey, we got Colt Swanson coming up, and CJ, I'm going to repeat this a 5th time. He deadlifted 849.7 pounds. Not quite 850 pounds, though, so we can't give him credit for 850.
taking credit for 850, but we can give him credit in my heart for pulling that. That's
Yeah, that's impressive. That's a nice pull.
that's goals right there. That's
Yeah, that's very strong. That's nice. So I think he'll do quite well at this. He just needs to be smart about it.
getting that first bag out of the way.
Yep,
That's
there it
been
is.
like the
That's
shake up.
so weird. Yeah, that first bag. What is going on? There's a second.
The second bag always flies higher. I don't know what's going on with these bags, but it might be almost too loose. You know what I mean? There's not enough weight in there. It just
That might
feels.
be the issue. Yeah, because and these guys are backing up a lot with it too.
Yeah.
There's 4. Okay, so that was big for Colt. He needed that.
Yep.
Here's 5.
I think we see a solid like 6 bagger if he can get the. Oh, he was ready for the next bag too.
He was ready. Yeah, come on, Colt.
I gave him the commentator jinx. That's what that was. Sorry about that, but
You know what, CJ? If he doesn't get this bag, this is going to be.
it's me. It's my fault actually. 'Cause he.
All right, so let's do the opposite. There's no way he's going to hit this.
Yeah, there's not a chance. There's not a chance.
There's no chance.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought we reversed it. I thought we reversed the curse.
All right, so this is interesting now though, because now Colt is going to, Colt's going to jump to 3rd, I believe. Calvin's going to jump to 2nd. So this will be interesting.
We're gonna see a big shakeup once again between these heavyweight men.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jonathan, last athlete for the Open Men's Heavyweights. All right. Yeah, that was good. That papaya, I'm telling you.
Hit the spot for you, bud.
Hit the spot. Oh, yeah, that papaya was
He's
good.
got a second wind now.
Yeah, I have a second one. I'm ready for these last 2 events. All right.
Looks like they jumped the line a little bit there.
Oh, Jonathan.
He's just so excited to get going.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes. Okay, now we're off. Oh, going really close.
Yeah,
And he spins it over because he's just so close. Okay, a little bit farther away this time. That's good. There we go. First bag jitters, man.
I'm gonna have to ask these guys what was up with the first bag.
Yeah.
Because all the tosses, all the consecutive tosses after look fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, here's 5. This will be big. This will maintain his lead.
There you go.
Give him a little more leverage going to the last event. So I mean, so with that though, what I will say is with that, Jonathan has essentially, I mean, it's barring a massive,
there we go.
Barring a massive comeback. He just got first on this event. He should go up 5 points here. There's 6 competitors in the class. He's pretty much won the show.
He's got to not zero the stairs unless the tiebreaker is stairs. He's got to get second to last on stairs. He's got to do just enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we're coming down to the final event. It's going to be a tight race for the women. First place is almost locked in for both men's classes currently, but still a battle for podium.
Yep, 2nd, 3rd. Those are the places that we're going to be watching. Is that 2nd and 3rd place and across the weight classes. Even the women's 3rd place is tied, 1st place is tied. Women's is going to be crazy. Man, one of the girls who is in that 16 to 18 range, it won't podium. That's brutal. That's brutal.
That's rough, but that's the breaks. But that's what you want. You want to show that close, you know?
Yeah. And then the Open Men's lightweight, like you said, Tyler Davis has essentially won. He just needs to not completely bomb this last event. Justin is up 3 on Gavin. Essentially, I think we have pretty much a lock for podium. It's just Gavin versus Justin's going to be interesting for 2nd place.
Yeah.
And then I think with that run, I think Jonathan has pretty much locked this show up. Colt and Calvin, though, are going to have a battle for 2nd place there.
So and it comes down to power stairs. Very exciting event. Should be a fast event. Another event I want to see. I can't wait to see Adam on. Maybe creep into that middle of the pack because I know he's going to jump a few people if he can get a fast run. Because he beat me on power stairs recently. So.
Oh, who, Tyler did?
No, Adam did. Well, Tyler also beat me at Chaos last year. So I've lost to both these athletes on power stairs.
The curse of the long arms.
I mean, just got to get better. Get stronger. It won't matter.
CJ, who deadlifts more?
Me, but that's beside the point.
I'm messing around. I totally messed around. And those guys know that I'm playing too. Tyler knows I'm messing. I'm messing with all these guys. But yeah, no, this will be a really exciting event to see come down to the end. I think we're going to take a short intermission here, guys.
Yep.
Let's see if we have an update. Let's see.
We'll be heading to commercial here now, so
15-minute break, commercial in 2 minutes. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the final event of the day, Power Stairs.
let's go.
Let's go.